Hello everybody, this is Shannon Winfield with my Unit 9 accounting firm merger proposal for an upgrade for Foundations of Information Technology. The place that we will be moving to is going to be a historical site. We will actually have to use a wireless setup for our 50 employees that we have just now accumulated. We will also have to have a decent security system set up. We will be using a service called WatchGuard. This company has been around since 1966, and they have been doing a lot of jobs as far as it goes with other partners and companies. So they are very well recommended. Very well. Being as though that we are a accounting firm, security is going to be one of our top priorities. We also have to have something set up for our IT department and our web development department, and also our graphic design department. So with that said, I will begin to explain to you what our new features and new software and new computer workstations will be, and hopefully this presentation will give you an understanding that these things that we will have implemented into this new facility will be a great asset to us in the long run. It will also give us more of a chance to grow our company in a long format. Currently, right now, we are using Dell as computers. I don't really recall Dell being a top-notch computer that we should be using as far as graphics go. So that is another reason why we'll be going to Mac. So what we will be using is the Apple Mac AirBook. It's a dual-core Intel Core processor. It has 2 gigabytes of RAM. It also has a flash storage on it. Now, the big deal with this computer is, well, it's a laptop. The big deal with this laptop is going to be the fact that we are going to be able to move. This is going to help us tremendously. We'll be able to take this out in the field. We'll be able to use this out when we're trying to get new companies. We won't be stationary in this company. We'll actually have an opportunity to expand ourselves further than what we have been able to do. Other features that this laptop will be giving us is the service plans that come along with it. Now, there are 3 or 4 different types of service plans that we can take. You have the Apple Care, you have the Service Net, and you have the Absolute software. I would plan to go with the Apple Care. Apple Care seems to be something that is a little more pricey, but for what you will be getting, it's a lot better situation. Now, for Apple Care is $249. Now, it's a 3-year service plan for the Mac, for the laptops. ServiceNet is offering the same thing, but it's not as good as Apple Care. ServiceNet is asking for $369.99 for a 3-year plan, which I just believe is not going to be beneficial, because it's basically giving us the same information that they would be taking care of as it goes with Apple. And I believe that if you have a Mac Apple laptop, more than likely you will want Apple working on it. The laptop also comes with stereo speakers, which will be a great asset as far as it goes for the design teams, for web development, for video casts like this, so that way we'll be able to vocalize ourselves, and not to mention conference calls. So that is a key point. It also has an Bluetooth antenna, and it's already wireless. It comes wireless. So there's no extra ports or anything that we need to purchase to make these computers fit right into our system. Now, the total price for these laptops will be $949.95 per laptop. Now, being as though that we have 50 employees, that's going to range around $50,000. So we have to determine who is going to need what, and how many people are going to be on shift, and how many computers we're necessarily going to need, because I don't believe everybody's going to be working at the same time currently working on the same thing, and there are going to be laptops that are not going to be available because there are going to be people that are going to be leaving. So as of right now, we're just going to do the number of 50. Nice round figure, just so that we can have an average and know exactly. Now, for everybody who is not Mac savvy, I have also thought of that. I have installed what we call Parallel with the Windows 7 Professional. So you will have Windows on the Macs also. So if you are not Mac savvy and you rather use Windows, it is going to be actually accessible on these same laptops. So we will have Windows software and Mac software all on the same laptops, which will make it a lot easier for, say, you were working with a company that does not have Mac, or we're working with a new client who prefers Windows. We will have access to both of those. So that way, in the long run, once again, we are ahead of the competition. Now, these will be installed onto the computers. They will also come with a warranty, and they will also be covered as far as it goes with the service plan with WatchGuard. Now, as far as our wireless network goes, we will be using a new high-speed, new airport extreme base station from Apple. This is going to be our central port for our wireless access point. Frequency band is 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz. Connection speed, user quantity 50. What I'm believing is we could probably use 2 of these, just so that we have enough to get us by. If we were only use 1, it's kind of right at the cusp of how many we can actually use on this system. So if we use that, we have 2 in 2 locations, being as though that our office is split in 2 different areas. If you would look at the papers that we have for the setup, we will have to use 1 in this area and 1 in this location over here. Now this splits up the 2 to give us enough access to make sure that we are getting the full bandwidth of this wireless. Now all of the laptops that we will be using will have Microsoft Office Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Outlook. I believe that Outlook will be our central location for our email setup. That will be also networked through the server, which I will be talking to you soon about. And we will also have the pack license for this. Now, we only have 1 license, which I believe is enough. I have to look into that just to make sure though. So 1 pack license would be enough for us. Now the graphic design team will love this setup. With us having the licensing and with us having a full professional business setup, there is a lot of graphics, a lot of things that we can do with this program to set up a great business website, for us to set up a great business newsletters, information for other companies that would like to become one of our clients. So all types of things that we can be able to do with this system. So I believe that this will be a great asset to us. So graphic design team, in order to print off great quality memos, great quality documents for us to ship out, we have gotten us an HP OfficeJet Pro 8500 H series. It's all-in-one printer. It's also wireless. This will be something that will be great for us, being as though that we cannot really rewire a lot of things in this building that we have, being as though that it is a historical site. We can't do much damage to the walls. We can't do much changing to anything unless we're structurally helping the situation. So with the wireless capability, we'll be able to print, fax, scan, copy, photo, do photos. It even has a touch screen. It's connected to the web for e-prints also. So all of these things are built in. These are all things that we'll have directly as soon as we put the printer into rotation. Now I'm believing that we should get 4 of these, 4 printers, so that way we would have 2 on each side of the buildings. One would not be sufficient. We will not have enough So now we're almost done. We have everything that we need for our transformation into our new setup. The biggest thing that we have to implement would be our server. The server is going to be a very, very key important part. It's going to be something that we will have set on site, which will be the main backup for all of the computers and all the information that we will be storing. We're going to be using a Think server. Now this server is an Intel Acceleron quad core. It has 4 gigabytes of RAM on board, and it has gigabyte Ethernet accessibility. Now this thing is going to be expensive. It's going to run us about $1,739 to be exact. There is no hard drive on it. It does have a DVD-R on it though, so we will be able to access and implement things through the server, so that way we don't necessarily have to access and implement them on each individual. Now, compared to some of the other servers out there that I looked at, this one runs approximately 60% faster than the other rates do. It also can hold the Acceleron processor is up to 12 CPU cores. So this server is going to be very beneficial for us. It has 24/7 operation. It comes available with battery backup and a RAID chase that will help us out for reliability. Another big thing is that it's upgradable. So with this being upgradable, we have more than enough space to actually grow as far as size goes. If we happen to get bigger, we have the opportunity to upgrade our server. So this is also something that is very key when it comes to an accounting firm. We have vital information that we need to have backed up. Now, I know currently we are backing up our systems once a month. Once every night we do a soft core backup. Let's see here. And directional backups are weekly. I don't see any problems with that. I believe we should keep it the same way. At least that way we know exactly where all of our stuff or all of our things are being backed up at. Now with the other company that merged with us, they did not currently do that, so we would actually have to back up their information as soon as we get it. So implementing these servers and backing up our system is going to be as sufficient as implementing this system and backing up our systems are going to be very, very help sufficient for us. Now this server comes with a 3-year warranty also on it, and it also will be giving us all types of different accessories. We can actually go and buy storage control units. We can actually buy a RAID controller upgrade key. There are different things that we can do with the server when we start to develop ourselves as a growing unit. So I hope that this is to your liking. I hope that what I have set up here is going to be something that we can actually work ourselves through and help make our business a great place to be and give us the best bang for our buck here, because the only thing that we have going for us right now is us. Alright, thank you very much.